a giant woman.
Hi there YouTube, DiamondFlame45 here with another anime figure review and unboxing video. So today y'all, we're gonna have a special unboxing. But you might be asking, but Diamond, you're just reviewing another Miku. What's so special about that? Well, first of all, how dare you? Because Miku is special up in this household, thank you. But what makes this Miku special is actually because this is actually Good Smile Company's first 1/4 Miku. And before you guys go up in the comments and say like, that ain't true. First of all, y'all, I am aware y'all that Frame makes 1/4 Mikus, but this is actually Good Smile Company's first 1/4 Miku as a direct manufacturer. So we're not counting Frame's Mikus, okay, y'all? Even though I reviewed a 1/4 Miku last year by Frame. But enough of my japping, let's get started. But before we start, if you guys have been enjoying my content, please like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you'll be notified for future content and updates. So without further ado, let's get started with this giant Miku. So y'all, the Miku figure we'll be reviewing and unboxing in this video is going to be... Her box is huge, y'all. Sweet mother of Miku. Can it fit in the camera? Let's see. Does it fit in the view? She's pretty big. So the Miku in question is Vocaloid Hatsune Miku 1/4 Eternal Stream by Good Smile Company. And y'all, as you can see, like, her box is pretty big. I love the illustration on it and the art. It has a very nice holographic aesthetic. Like, maybe you can see that holographic iridescent rainbow sheen through the camera. And also y'all, like, even though her box is pretty big, it's definitely more compact than Freen's boxing. Heck, have you all seen my other 1/4 scale figures that I reviewed by Freen? Like, Freen's boxes tend to be huge, y'all. They're very tall and big, but Good Smile Company put a little bit more effort in making their 1/4 Miku a little bit more compact. And I appreciate that because these boxes can take a lot of space, y'all. And as you can see, the artwork for this figure was illustrated by a well-known Vocaloid artist, and his name is Red Juice. So Red Juice is very well known among the Vocaloid music community. Probably the most well-known song he provided art for is World Is Mine, but he has a pretty good record because he also illustrated cover art for Yellow, Last Night Goodnight, Packaged. But yeah, very beautiful packaging, and hopefully unboxing her isn't too much of a hassle, but we'll see. So without further ado, let's unbox this beautiful giant Miku. For those who are curious, this is how the inside of her box looks like. Pretty cool, very compact box design. I wish Free could take notes and do the same, because y'all, those Free figures can be a pain in the neck to unbox. And here is Miku fully unboxed and out of her packaging. And honestly, y'all, one of the easiest unpackagings I had for a 1/4 figure. Heck, like all my past Free figures, even the sitting ones, taking them out of the box was a bit cumbersome. But for this Miku, like, Good Smile Company did an excellent job with the packaging. Like, quick and easy, love that. So now that she's out of her box, let's go over what she comes with. So this beautiful Miku comes with the figure itself. And by the way, y'all, this Miku looks so beautiful. Heck, she doesn't even have her twintails on. She's with her short hairstyle and it looks really nice, honestly. And something I want to point out about this Miku, you can actually detach her head and her torso because there'll be 2 layers of plastic that you have to remove. And what's very surprising about this Miku, y'all, that you can actually display her without a skirt. And that kind of threw me off guard because you know how Good Smile Company is with their Mikus. They want to keep her very pure and chaste. But the fact that you can display her without her skirt, there are actually pictures of her online without her skirt, but since it's a Christian anime figure review channel, I won't partake in such debauchery, but it's out there. And knowing that, y'all, her aftermarket price is definitely gonna skyrocket because for some reason, whenever a figure is cast off or semi-cast off, it goes up in the market, especially for figures that are very rare for them to be cast off in the first place, like Miku. So just something to point out there. Of course, her 2 iconic twin tails, and by the way, her twin tails are very light, surprisingly. This beautiful acrylic base with a metal support rod, love it. I'm glad that Good Smile Company is going with the acrylic base, unlike Free, which tends to use those yucky black plastic bases, but it is what it is. But do better, Free. And of course, a set of instructions are both in English and Japanese. So thank you, Good Smile Company. So hopefully the assembly process won't be too difficult. So yep, without further ado, let's put this beautiful Red Juice Miku together. Very nice and snug fit, no resistance. Oh wow, very gorgeous figure, y'all. Look at that. And here is Miku fully assembled, y'all. And honestly, one of the easiest 145 assemblies I ever had. Y'all, like everything just attached so smoothly. There was minimal resistance. Like most of the time for Mikus, they're very notorious to have very finicky twin tail assemblies, but this Miku, the twin tails went nicely, and attaching her to the base was very straightforward. You just angle it to the metal peg hole, insert it in, and that's it. But for this Miku, y'all, like everything about her is like engineered very well with nice optimization, because like even now, y'all, like she feels extremely light. Like I couldn't be holding my other freeing figures like Mitsuri or Ruler with one hand, but for this Miku, you can. She feels very light, y'all. That's just impressive. So now that she's fully assembled, let's start reviewing this beautiful red Miku, because like he's very impressive, y'all. Like I'm very excited to review this Miku. But yeah, without further ado, let's get started. And you know how we do this in this channel. We start from the back and move our way to the front. So from the back, y'all, I am extremely impressed by how sharply sculpted her hair is. Like it's very impressive at this scale, because I'll be honest, some 1/4 manufacturers like Freeing, they tend to make the hair sculpt a little bit chunky, but for this Miku, goodsmilecompany did an excellent job. Like you can actually see striations on the back of her head that are so sharply sculpted. Even as you move towards her twin tails, y'all, like I just love the beautiful chaos of how her hair is just flowing into the wind. It's very sharply sculpted, so it's like it's a very artistic and beautiful chaos to it, which makes sense because Reju's art style, for me, the best I can describe it is like it's very futuristic, beautiful chaos, if that makes sense. And y'all, as we move towards the back of this Miku, like the paint application on the back of her outfit looks very unique. It looks a little bit translucent, but it's actually this like lightish blue metallic paint. It's very iridescent and it has like a little bit of a chrome metallic finish, and it's very well done, and it just gives this figure from the back a very high premium feel. Like Freeing would never do this on one of their 1/4 figures without a hefty price. Like heck, this Miku, if you didn't account for the tariffs, like I want to say this Miku was like around 220-ish bucks, but with the tariffs it was added on like extra 70 bucks give or take. So around in total she was like 300 bucks. But this paint application, y'all, like it's just amazing, and Freeing should take notes. And from the back side, y'all, you see some of those chrome metallic paint finishes on her sleeves as well, where her like synthesizer music components are. It's very beautiful. Like I love this futuristic metallic chrome vibe this Miku is going. It's so amazing, y'all. And as you move towards her skirt, y'all, the skirt's actually very interesting because it's multi-layered. Like the first layer has this translucent appearance to it, but it has like her synthesizer elements like painted on through decals. Underneath that layer, you see like this very, I want to say, darkish teal matte paint finish on her skirt. And I just like the complexity of the layering of this figure, because it's kind of hard to find figures with multi-layered, and it's very interesting. And I'm glad that this one company went the extra mile, incorporate these different mediums in this beauty. Like wowza. And of course, as you move towards the bottom of this figure, y'all, you see that beautiful blue chrome metallic paint finish on the leggings of her outfit. So nice. I just like how the light reflects off it so beautifully. Like I can actually see my reflection on it a little bit. Nice. And of course, this figure does tease a little bit of her thighs on the back. By the way, her leggings hug her thighs. Very cute and a little bit sensual for a Miku. And of course, as you move towards the bottom, I do like how nicely sculpted and painted her shoes are from the back. Like Miku has some serious drip, y'all. Oh, another detail I forgot to mention, I do like how well sculpted her shoulders are, and it has a very nice tonus. And I can definitely tell that this Miku works out by how toned her shoulders and delts look. Like, look at you, Miku, you go, girl. But yeah, y'all, from the back, very well executed figure. Like goodsmilecompany nailed it from the back, y'all. Like I just like how all these various materials of metallic chrome paint, translucent components, and solid matte components just harmoniously blended together. Like it's not lazy like a Freeing figure. I know I keep bashing on Freeing, but I'm glad that more figure manufacturers are getting to the 1/4 Freeing so they can up the quality more, and goodsmilecompany is delivering. But yeah, y'all, not disappointed from the back. So now that we reviewed this beautiful red juice Miku from the back, let us move our way towards the front, because that's where all the beautiful details are gonna be, right? So y'all, from the front, I'm just impressed by that sharp hair sculpt on her bangs. They're very beautiful, and I do like the shading on it as well, because Red Juice has like this art style that makes it look sort of like a cell shaded video game, but it's done very well. And I like how her front bangs have like a nice light hue on the top, but then throughout the bangs, like they're various layers of shading. It just makes her bangs a little bit more sharp and contrasting. And you see that same level of shading throughout her twin tails as well. It's just so beautifully and chaotically done. Like it literally looks like Miku just popped out of a video game. And of course, I do love how well sculpted her face is. I love how well painted her eye decals are applied. And I love that cute, sharply sculpted smile. It's very adorable and it's so well done. Like her face resembles like the artwork so much. It's very impressive. And as we move further down, y'all, I love the fact that you can see more of that cool metallic chrome paint application on the front of her outfit. Like it just contrasts so nice with her porcelain like skin, and it's like so complex because like I said, at first I thought it was a translucent plastic layer on top of her body, but it's actually the paint application. So very impressive, y'all. And I do like how even with this beautiful chrome paint finish, the paint decal applications of like her 01 logo on her top of her outfit is done very nicely. And I like how the way her outfit hugs her body tightly just accentuates like her very feminine and toned figure. Like it's kind of hard to see, but you can actually see some torso and ab definition. And also this Miku has surprisingly well sculpted armpits if you're into that. And of course you see her iconic 01 Miku tattoo on her left shoulder, and I love that metallic chrome paint finish on her sleeves. It's so cool, like very interesting because as you can see, it transitions from like that solid reflective chrome metallic paint finish on the top, but as her sleeves move towards her hand, like it becomes a little bit more translucent, which is so cool because you can actually see her arms through it. Like this is a very well designed figure. And as we move further down towards this figure, y'all, you can see all the various synthesizer components on the translucent layer of her skirt. Very nice. And as we move further down, y'all, you can see that beautiful metallic chrome paint finish on the leggings. And like you saw from the back, you also see a nice plumpness to Miku's thighs because you can see how her leggings nicely hug them to give them that nice cute squeeze. Very good job, Goodsmilecompany Company. And now that we can see this up front, you can actually see the full details of her shoes. They're so cool looking, y'all. Like they're kind of connected to her leggings. You see all these futuristic patterns and elements on them. And as you move further down, y'all, I do like her base. I actually love the direction where Goodsmilecompany Company is going with some of their figures because they're actually incorporating more acrylic bases to the figures, because I guess it gives the figure a bit of more premium look, even though acrylic stands have a tendency to scratch easily. Very nice. And the base is surprisingly light too, y'all. Like everything about this figure is so well designed. Like you expect the acrylic base to be a little bit heavy because it's acrylic, and also because it has like a metal rod with a plastic attachment here, but it's very light, y'all. Like I'm very impressed with how Goodsmilecompany Company executed this Miku. Like, but yeah, y'all, now that I have reviewed this Miku, what can I say about her? Like I could definitely say Green needs to step up their 1/4 figure game, because this level of complexity for a 1/4 figure is like amazing, especially at the price point. Even if you take account tariffs into the question, like she's a very well done and balanced figure. Like all the details from the back are just as nice as the details on the front. Like it's a very beautifully designed and engineered figure, various complex layers of like colors and materials. Very impressive, y'all, because it just shows that Goodsmilecompany Company is putting a lot of effort into their 1/4 figures, or heck, maybe it's just putting a lot of effort because it's Miku and it's their first 1/4 Miku scale that they manufacture. But hopefully continue the trend. Like honestly, y'all, like if you want to get a 1/4 Miku, I would recommend this 1/4 Miku, even though I have the free 1/4 Miku that they released last year, and that Miku was pretty good as well. But it's very rare for us to get figures at any size with this various levels of like paint applications and materials. Like I just love the metallic chrome paint they use for the finish on this Miku. It's just so cool and nice catch, and I just like how the light reflects of it too. It's very iridescent. She looks like a rainbow, y'all. Like so cool, y'all. But yeah, y'all, what can I say about this Miku? I highly recommend this Miku if you want to add a 1/4 figure into your collection. I guess elevates what we can expect from 1/4 figures, which honestly like is something we should have expected by default, because these 1/4 figures tend to be on the pricey side. Like I just like how sharply sculpted her hair is. I love the various layers of materials they use on this Miku, and heck, yo, like she's very light. You expect this Miku to be heavy, but she's very light, and heck, her twin tails don't even need a support stand when we literally have 1/7 scale figures of Miku or smaller that require support stands. Like Goodsmilecompany Company definitely put a lot of thought into this Miku. But yeah, y'all, very beautiful Miku. Like, Red Juice did an excellent job illustrating this Miku, and Good Smile Company did a beautiful job manufacturing it. Very beautifully done Miku. Very artistically, chaotically done. Highly recommend. And there you have it, y'all. This was my review for Good Smile Company's first 1/4 Miku. And before I give my final remarks about this beauty, let me get another figure to put next to her for a comparison. And you probably know who she is, so let me get her right now. Bam! And here's the other figure that I wanted to bring to compare to Good Smile Company's 1/4 Miku. And honestly, y'all, as you can see, this is Freeing's 1/4 Miku, their most recent one, and this is Good Smile Company's first 1/4 Miku. And y'all, like, I'm very happy with the direction where 1/4 figures are going, because you're actually seeing more figure manufacturers throw their head into the ring, like Chinese companies like Mimiyoi, Bear Panda, and some other known manufacturers. But heck, I've been seeing more Japanese manufacturers like Alpha Mag, Good Smile Company. Heck, even Kotobuki is planning to release their own 1/4 figure into the market as well. So I'm glad that more 1/4 manufacturers are stepping into the ring from besides Ring, because like in the past few years, Ring has been getting kind of lazy with their 1/4 figure designs, because it just tend to be bunny girls and that's it. But look what Good Smile Company is delivering, y'all. Like, this Miku is just extremely gorgeous. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed my review of this 1/4 Miku, and let me know down in the comments, what is it that you like about this 1/4 Miku that you wish that Freeing or heck or other companies would take note of. But yeah, y'all, that's my spiel. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye!